Steve Farley basking in the cheers from our crowd here in Williamstown. And just glaring at the Pine Baron across the ring there. Earlier tonight, the Pine Baron jumped Steve Farley from behind while Steve Farley was delivering a message to our crowd assembled here. As if the Pine Baron and Steve Farley needed yet another reason to dislike each other. There we go. Circling the ring here. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Get him out. Get him out.
Big slap. Big slap return from Steve Farley.
Break the hold.
One thing about these two competitors, no matter how many times they meet each other, usually in singles competition, sometimes in tournaments, sometimes in three-man events, mega brawls, tag team.
That's one. That's two.
They find new ways to challenge each other. This is a true rivalry. When either man has achieved success, you know at some point he's had to go through the other. Half crab here from the Pine Baron. Steve Farley reaches the ropes. Broke for just half a second there before delivering an elbow to the back, and now he's kicking the man in the hamstring. Turning him over right back into that Boston Crab, now a full crab. Steve Farley again crawling to the ropes. Couldn't quite get to the ropes, but had enough leverage to power his way out of it. And now Steve Farley with some brute offense there. Just big overhand rights. Clenched fists. Off the Irish whip. Two. Rolling the shoulder by the Pine Baron. William leads. We've had an excellent tournament so far, but this is the marquee matchup of the first round. The two most decorated men in NJCW meeting in the opening round of this tournament. Pine Baron breaks the hold by pulling his hair.
Get back in there.
That was not necessary. Pine Baron taking his time on the outside here. Now telling our referee here, LeBron Meredith Bronson, to make sure Steve Farley is far enough away from the re-entry point of the ring there. Then Steve Farley gave him a clean re-entry, and the Pine Baron back to the offense here. Steve Farley not fighting dirty so far, even though the Pine Baron has small package. 2 count. Big overhand right to the back of the shoulders there. Big kick into the gut. Big right hand to the forehead. You can see the expression on the Pine Baron's face. Steve Farley is connecting with these shots. Knife edge chop to the sternum. Now the crowd getting into it. They want to see more of this, but perhaps Steve Farley took a little bit too long getting the crowd to voice their approval. Front face lock. Short suplex there into an elbow drop. Cover, 2 count. Now an arm bar with a knee into the rib cage. Now trying to yank back on the other arm. And a boot into the middle of the back there.
Break the hold or submit.
Pine Baron finding little wrinkles in his arsenal here. Steve Farley trying to power out one arm at a time. And he does and reverses it. Steve Farley reverses that headbutt into the back twice. Pine Baron forced into the turnbuckles. Irish whip into the opposite corner. Flies over the top rope. Sprawls onto the apron on the concrete below. And now Steve Farley's going to follow him to the outside because it looks like the Pine Baron was going to the back. Returning towards the ring now with a little help from Steve Farley. Slams his face into a ringside table. These two men are having a tour of the Monroe Business Arena now. Steve Farley with a chair swung that open folding chair into the back of the Pine Baron. Now using the chair for extra leverage to deliver a knife edge to his back. Pine Baron now flinging Steve Farley off of him and into some more furniture. Our crowd are gathered here at ringside has wisely vacated a lot of those front row seats. When these two men fight on the outside, the ringside is fair game. Trying to get back towards the ring, not quite inside the squared circle yet. And now they're back on the concrete floor. And now the chairs are coming into play again. Steve Farley trying to get to a knee there. Pine Baron taking some refreshment. And then using the vessel as a weapon. Pine Baron back in the ring first. Steve Farley slides under the bottom rope. Collar and elbow tie-up. Big overhand right from Steve Farley to gain the advantage. And a second one. Going for a scoop. Can he turn him? What's he going to do here? Running body slam. And the Pine Baron is flat on his back near one corner there. Steve Farley goes to the outside, climbing the ring apron. Took too long. Took too long and paid the price. Now the Pine Baron climbing the second rope. Knee across that sternum. And that goes right into a pinfall attempt. 2 count only. Steve Farley fortunate to kick out of that one. That's a gouge in the eye there. Hey, ref. Break that hold. Handful of hair. Hand across the throat there, but Steve Farley reverses on his own. Got a 2 count. There's a hand across the throat. Referee refuses to count the shoulders down here while the hand is across the throat. Steve Farley fights out of that, but he's got to get his wind back before he can do anything. Pine Baron on the outside regrouping. Steve Farley now trying to pump himself up. Crowd trying to cheer on their favorite here as well. Slingshots the Pine Baron back into the ring. That is not the re-entry he planned. Gut wrench. Steve Farley as well. Both men down.
That's two.
Both men trying to regain their senses. Perhaps their composure as well. We've had a fairly clean match as Pine Bear and Steve Farley matchups go. Hard fought. At stake. Advancing to the second round of our tournament here to crown a new NJCW singles champion. Two right hands, that closed fist of the Pine Baron. Front face lock, drapes the arm and got him over for a suplex. Can the Pine Baron follow up here? Stalking the man, not his usual flurry of moves that we're used to seeing from the Pine Baron. Perhaps the heat is getting to him here. It is hot, it is humid. Big Summer is living up to its name tonight in Williamstown, New Jersey. This is a South Jersey summer night. If you know what we're talking about, the only thing we don't have inside this oven of an arena are mosquitoes. Cover, two, roll of the shoulder. That one was close. Steve Farley can't believe he didn't get the 3 count. Crowd disappointed with it as well. May have been a low blow there by the Pine Baron to regain the advantage. Throw Steve Farley to the outside.
Get back to the ring, Farley. That's one. That's two.
Maybe that was all the Pine Baron needed to regain the upper hand here. Now, not far. Yes, he was.
Get back in the ring, Baron.
Gonna say, surprisingly, the Pine Baron hadn't followed him out, but he snuck through the ropes and delivered a big boot. Again, not working for him, though. Steve Farley now has the upper hand. Pine Baron draped across that folding chair. Elbow drop across the sternum, across the chair, across the concrete.
We can't win out here. Get back in the ring. Come on.
Referee reminding the competitors you can't win the match on the outside. Letting a lot of stuff go here on the outside. Our official, like our crowd here, wants to see a clean win inside the ring. This tournament is important to our promotion. And we want to see these early matches live up to the good name of NJCW. Folding chair across the back. What was that you were saying about the good name of NJCW? Rolls into the ring, cover, lateral press 2. Pine Baron still has something in the tank to roll the shoulder. Steve Farley again, gut wrench. Could be a pile driver this time. And it is! Dragging the Pine Baron into the middle of the ring. Steve Farley to the outside. Second rope. Top rope. Elbow drop. Cover. 3 count and Steve Farley advances. The Pine Baron tried to jump him earlier tonight. Oh, and here comes the Bonsall Street Bomber. Here comes Pat Klein. Everybody attacking Steve Farley from behind tonight. Diamond Earl in the ring. It's 3-on-1. It might be 4-on-1. Now a choke with that thick braided rope. Here comes Nasty Nick. There goes the Diamond Stable. Here comes LT Adams, Anton Sander, Macho Mike, the Burlington Bulldog. The locker room practically emptied there to come to the aid of Steve Farley. tournament is not only important to our fans and our competitors who are in the tournament, it's important to the rest of the NJCW roster as well. Everybody involved in this promotion wants to see this tournament go off properly. It was sad enough for our promotion to lose Killer Ken to that tragedy. We want to honor his fine work with NJCW and our promotion as a whole by playing this tournament the right way. We've got Anton Zander advancing, the Bonsall Street Bomber advancing, Pat Klein advancing, so that's 2 members of the Diamond Stable, and now Steve Farley.